wouldn't you say?
Gigantic home run.
I mean, it went over the scoreboard in right center field.
Mentioning him, he's on deck.
1-1 count.
With nobody out.
That's
Runners
right.
on first and second.
A lot of time here by the pitcher.
Like I've noticed,
Another great bunt, but foul.
They definitely are pushing what I would call the limit on stalling the pitcher is. I don't know.
Well, you know what you got to do. You just got to back out.
Yeah. Step out and
he's in control as long as he keeps you in that box.
As long as you stay there looking at him, he's got you.
Yeah, that's right.
They said it'd be good right here.
1-2 count. No outs here now in the bottom of the second. Foul ball. This kid also plays quarterback in football, and you can tell he's got good speed, good athlete. Of course, the other quarterback is Jay Sykes, the pitcher for the Patriots. And then the other quarterback's the fine little 8th grader. That one's down in the dirt. Here comes the runner, and both of them.
First and second.
Diving in is Casey Murphy. Casey Murphy's great-grandfather was Sambo Murphy. Of course, lives over in Columbus, Georgia, but was the quarterback when Bobby Marlowe and Charlie Hideaway, 2 All-Americans, played in the same backfield at Troy High School, coached by Bill Clipson. Can you believe that?
No.
It's going to be trouble. It's going to be trouble.
We're going to get a run, Mike.
That's it. Everybody say the ball bounced over the pitcher's head.
In for a base hit and an RBI.
Another run scores. And, boy, that's Jason
number 14.
Allen is on fire right now. I know that's the 4th hit he's had in this series. Murphy scores.
Powwow on the mound, Mike. Lee Scott's had enough. They calling in a relief.
Yes, sir.
A high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
There are many different offices in city government, and each one has a phone. Keeping track of all those numbers is a huge challenge. The good news is you don't have to. There is one simple 3-digit phone number for city information and services. It's 311.
Good morning, City of Troy 311. May I help you?
Call 311 for questions about your recycling, garbage pickup, to report a stray dog in the neighborhood, if there's a pothole that needs filling, to report power outages, limbs on the street, and much more. City of Troy, 311. 911 is always the number to call in case of an emergency, like a fire, a crime in progress, or a medical emergency. 911 is for emergencies. 311 is for everything else. You can download the City of Troy's 311 app from the App Store or Play Store. Remember, for city information and services, call 311. For more information, check out the City of Troy's website at troyal.
Bunt down the third base line.
On the third base line to make a play.
Yeah, exactly. We're coming to you live on Facebook across the world. Did you know that?
I did not.
You know anybody in Bloomington, Alabama, or Flo Raleigh, you need to call them. Now pitching is John Lyle.
You got runners on the corners for Pike, but nobody out.
And guess who's at the plate? And boy, he jacked one just a few hours ago. Is that right?
Yeah, very timely.
You got Reed Jenwright. That, and you got Wood Jenwright on deck. Runners on first and second, no out.
Reed grounded out back in the first inning. 3-0, Pike leads. course, you know, Tim Hudson is coaching, sitting right down there in that chair. Pretty good player, wasn't he?
Hall of Famer.
Has he already gone in the Hall of Fame? Yeah, I would think so, too. Missed on a changeup that time. Weren't you impressed with the way this young kid pitched last inning?
You know, we talked about him last ball game.
Yeah.
Coach showed a lot of confidence in him.
Drew Nelson, yeah. Boy, he's gonna be some athlete before he leaves. He was only 8th grader, isn't he?
That's right.
He's gonna throw down, and he is safe. So Pike still second, so now they got runners on second and third, and no outs here in the bottom of the second inning.
With one run already across the plate for Pike, making it 3-0 Pike.
Coach, as much baseball as you got going on here, it's going to be hard for y'all to fit spring football in here. Is that right?
There won't be any this year.
I can understand it.
We're doing some things as groups. We've been working on this line as groups for a while, but you know.
If you'll think about it, especially since coaches now can start coaching their players in early June, why have a spring? You think about it, it's not as important.
And, you know, all our kids play from July of last year all the way to now, so they need a break.
Yeah, exactly. Reed Jenright with a lot of power. Good curveball. Well, he called that a strike. It came in sort of high, but fell off.
Coach,
so count goes 3 balls and a strike.
You bleacher bums in left field are increasing each game, aren't they, Coach? Last game,
you got anybody going out there to see what's going on? And I hope our cameras can go out there. This is something.
I want to see one of Pike's players might put it up there between them.
There's a curveball. He got it. Got a piece of it. Coach, is there a better baseball facility in the Alabama Independent Schools than this right here? This is a wonderful facility.
This is one of the best for sure.
And y'all have really done a super job, and you can tell that baseball means a lot to you.
Coach Ponder and Coach Austin do a great job out here. They really do.
Okay. Trying to get Reed Jenright out. He's a chore, isn't he? Curveball, and
that's going to fall for a base hit to get another run.
Going to score a run. And look at the guy
playing third.
And it hits the
coach and stays in play.
And he just got to cut that probably would have scored another run. Man, oh man, this team coach is just loaded. That is already the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th hit already for Pike in less than 2 innings. Can you believe that? That might be a record.
Ladies and gentlemen, the concession stand says they have dropped the last batch of Colonel Terry's famous fried chicken.
Well, I tell you what, it was wonderful chicken. If you can buy chicken like this, why cook? Man, oh man.
At the plate for Pike, number 24, Wood Jenright.
Go Wood!
Wood Jenright.
Runners on second and third. Nobody out. 4-0 Pike.
No question about it.
There's another hard hit ball.
Well hit. And it's called, and they tag, and the runner will score from third. This is Nelson going from third. And
at the plate for Pike, number 7, Nathan Renfro.
Nathan Renfro. How many runs across now, Jerry? 5?
5. Go 7.
And that was a sacrifice fly for
Wood Jenright.
Wood Jenright.
Made it 1 out. Runners on third base with 1 out.
And this brings up Nathan Renfro. He got it all started with a single back in the first. That's out of
and
here.
A drive.
That was way out of here. Nathan Renfro. Jenright scores, and here comes Nathan Renfro. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a team that is on fire, my brothers. home run and another run scored. Nathan Renfro.
Put one out of here.
Sure did. And boy, I can't get over this. 10 hits in less than 2 innings.
On the bat for Pike, number 25, Cole McWhorter.
Nesbitt can do the same thing.
I know it. I know it. The quarter pops up. That's a high pop up, and that is out number 2.
The play for Pike, number 5, Trevor Barron.
Brings up Trevor Barron.
You said he's going to do it.
Of course, Trevor got a hit back in the first inning. Again, I want you to look at that record book for Pike on 10 hits in 2 innings. First 2 innings of the game. That's something, isn't it?
That is something.
And Trevor Barron has had a good day. He did. Sure has.
Just got a message from a group of our former students in Auburn there watching the game.
They are good. Great, great. Watching on Facebook? Good, Bob. That's great. Now, Jerry, we got to put him in. We're going to put him in a straitjacket. If you got one, if you go, when my grand did it, if my grandson hit the home run, I wouldn't be the same thing.
Yeah.
And a line drive, another hit. This time by Barron. And he's on fire. Man, oh man.
Pike, number 6, Max Copeland.
The 9th batter in the and did it surprise you that Copeland got up after that glitch? He's a hard-nosed guy, isn't he? You're right. And he's quite a player.
He's also one of the best kids you ever found.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Let's go, Matt.
And he's just a junior. What it's all about, Coach, you've been in coaching how many years?
In 24 days, it'd be 39 years.
39 years, and it's still all about the kids, isn't it?
Still love it just as much as the first one.
Well hit. Another base hit, Coach. I've never seen anything like this. We're talking about 12 hits, Coach, in the first 2 innings of the game.
Number 1.
Have you ever seen that?
Never seen it,
12
Mike.
hits in 2 innings.
And they're still going. 2 outs. 7
And now we have batted around. We have officially batted around. This brings up Murphy. He got it started. And now Kaysen doesn't hit a lot, but he's a good hitter, isn't he?
He is a good hitter. He's a good athlete.
And then we're using Jade Sykes as a pitcher. Enables him to hit the ball too, doesn't it?
That's exactly right.
One of four seniors. And he was a pretty good little football player for you too, wasn't he?
Well, he didn't play this year, but in the past he was a good player for him. I wish he'd played this year.
You know, I was talking earlier, his great-grandfather, Sambo Murphy, I think that's who it was, his grandfather, or great-grandfather, excuse me, was the quarterback for Bobby Marlowe. Back when the great Bobby Marlowe played high school ball at Troy High School.
No balls, 2 strikes on Murphy.
Was All-American. And of course, his uncle, Tom Murphy, was a great athlete. I like bloodlines. I like bloodlines. Well hit, right at the second baseman, but they'll throw him out. But
the damage has been done.
The damage. And here it is. We're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Southern 8 hits, and they left two batters on base. So after one and a half inning of play, it's Pike 7. Leafs got nothing.
I see jobs, 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 like the site for the new Kimber Firearms Factory. I'm Marcus Paramore, and I'm working hard every day for our district's future. As your representative in Montgomery, I will cut through the red tape and deliver jobs, not excuses. Let's send the message that District 89 is open for business. Together, we can make our home a better place to work, worship, and play. Please vote Marcus Paramore on Tuesday, June the 5th.
Lake. And were you born and raised down there?
No, I was born and raised in Evergreen.
From boots, jeans, and jackets to shirts, hats, and belts, we're your headquarters for Western wear for the entire family. With the largest selection of jeans in town, we carry famous brands like Wrangler, Levi, Carhartt, Ariat, and Cinch. We've also got plenty of styles of boots to choose from, including Justin, Lucchese, Ariat, Tony Lama, Red Wing, Dan Post, and Corral. So come on in to Don Walker Western Wear, located on Highway 231 in Troy.
Brings up Andrew Lau. There's 3 of these Lau kids. Did you know that, Coach?
I did.
This is number 4, Andrew Lau. Fouls that one off. Pike leads 7-0 on a tremendous hitting demonstration. The kid, that's a good high hopper, and he'll flip it over for the out. So for out number 1. Coach, I've got to ask you this. Now, you've also got a left-handed pitcher that hadn't pitched tonight. This Steve kid. And you got this kid. How many pitchers do they have?
We've probably got 8 kids that can actually pitch.
Isn't that something? Isn't that something? This is a solid baseball team, isn't it?
That's as good one as I think.
That's a good pitch.
Look, come get tell Ethan what you want. Tell Ethan.
Now, how many state championships have they won in baseball at Pike?
Got me. I know one right off the top of my
Yeah.
head. 2012. That's on the wall out there.
Yeah.
Should have won it last year.
Good pitch there.
Had a big chance to win it last year.
Of course, the team that everybody looks at, not only Pike and not only Lee Scott, but that bunch from Phoenix City. Glenwood. They're really good, aren't they?
Yes, sir. We played them last year in the finals, and we won the first game and lost the second game 2-1.
That was up high. So he ran into a little trouble here, and he walks number 25.
The bat number 2, Marshall Whittington.
And number 25 is, let's see, Jerry, I got it right here. That was Brooke Short that walked. Mike Amos along with Jerry Renfro. Now, he's a guy that you don't want to go bowling with. Last time he went bowling, he shot a 263. Isn't that right? What's the perfect game?
300.
That's a strike.
I don't have one
to
of those.
Whittington. But you enjoy it, don't you?
Yeah, really enjoy it.
And is Troy getting a bowling alley?
I was told, Mike, that Troy was anticipating getting a bowling alley out on
Swinging strike.
Out on 231. Where the theaters are.
It'd be nice to have a bowling alley, wouldn't you think, Coach? Yeah, exactly. No question about it. Since you've been here, how long have you been in Troy now?
This is my 4th year.
This place has grown since you've been here, hasn't
it? 10 years before I got here. In the last 10 years, it hasn't really grown.
Yeah. There's a ground ball at third base, a long throw. Good job by Wood Genright.
Got 2 outs. Runner went to second.
And, you know, something else about this Pike team, they're good on defense. You know, they don't commit a lot of errors, do they?
No, sir. I mean, they're just a solid.
At the play, number 23, Jacob
You really don't have a weak spot on this team.
Yeah. 23 person.
Jacob Carson.
Pike's got 2 outs, or at least got 2 outs.
He misses that time. Carson, of course, y'all run into Lee Scott in everything y'all do, don't you? There, do a lot of these kids for Lee Scott play football, or do you know?
A few of them, not all.
But they're a big school, aren't they? Real big school.
One of the state.
And they tell me their facilities are really good.
They're probably the best in the state.
That's a good pitch. All right.
A waiting list of over 200 kids to get in there.
Isn't that amazing? 2 balls and a strike, 2 outs here. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Pike leads 7-0 over Lee Scott. Well hit, but straight away left field, and he's going to get it. So, who was that got that ball, Coach? Cason Murphy hauls it in to end the inning. So, there were no runs on no hits. They left a runner on base. So, after 2 complete innings of play, the score, Pike Liberal Arts of Troy, Alabama, 7, and Lee Scott of Auburn Opelika, 0.
Support our local farmers and bring you the best they have to offer, all at cost plus 10%. When you shop local, you reinvest in your community. Remember, buy local, shop local. Piggly Wiggly, local since for...
See the Troy, Alabama game.
Alton Starling has over 29 years of public service, 8 years as an officer in the Air Force, and 21 years as a city clerk treasurer of Troy, Alabama. He has willfully and faithfully performed all the duties of each office. Alton has a proven record of following and implementing multiple federal, state, and local laws and guidelines in elections, financial reporting, licensing, managing public funds, and record keeping. Please vote for Alton Starling, a proven public servant for the office of probate judge.
Well, I had a little something.
They'll always go to Alabama every break for 2 days.
Would you out there with their clinic?
With our grand reopening celebration. And it's your chance to save big on America's favorite brands, including 14 grand on new F-150s or the new Fiesta for under 13 grand. I'm Jeremy, the new owner, and this is how serious we are about earning your business. If you bring a deal to us we can't beat, we'll pay you 5 grand. The new Pike County Ford. Come by our grand reopening celebration today and find out why. Pike County is Ford country.
The First National Bank is a true community bank. That's why we created and introduced our Spirit Checking account. Spirit Checking offers you checks and debit cards that display the logo of your favorite school. Every time you make a purchase with your Spirit debit card, the First National Bank will donate 1 cent to your school. Talk Spirit Checking with us today in Troy or Brundage. It's just another way we're making your banking better. Member FDIC, equal. The First National Bank.
You have to be a member of a club, is that right?
They call it the 350 Club.
Back to play here at beautiful Butch Austin Field on the campus of Pike Liberal Arts School. Coach, the reason we're saying Pike Liberal Arts of Troy, Alabama, and Lee Scott of Auburn Opelika is we're going live on Facebook across America and the world.
And that's a great thing.
In Japan right now, you can watch this ball game. What was that, Jerry?
I don't know what kind of pitch that is, Mike.
It looks, is it a knuckleball?
That's what I was going to say a while ago when he threw it. Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
It just looks like it's just standing there.
That's what it's doing. It's doing. It's coming in on it. But that's what I thought when you asked me.
He's throwing a knuckleball. That's what he's doing.
When you asked me what the pitch was when he was doing it, I was going to say a knuckleball. It's
is this a knuckleball he's throwing? Looks like a knuckleball to me. 7, Pike leads 7-0. 12 runs. Listen, his line scored 7 runs on 12 hits and no errors. Hey, he's got a hit. Going up against the Lee Scott team, no runs on no hits and no errors. Pretty dominant showing right there for Pike.
Davis Allen.
Hit by the pitch. Golly, 280. Who did that now? You did that? Golly. Man, that is really good. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes, nobody out.
And this is Davis Allen, who already has 2 hits in this game. And Coach, he turned around and
oh, he threw it over the first baseman's head, Mike.
Okay, and he's going to advance, try to pick him off.
Throw behind by the catcher, didn't work.
And number 8, Hollis will move on.
So, you got Pike scoring position, Mike, base hit.
Yes, no question about it.
Good run. You got good speed on second base. Three balls, 1 strike, no outs.
Davis had 2 bunt singles in the first game. Real good bunter. And he's also a quarterback on the football team. Is that right?
That's correct.
Whoa! Boy, thank goodness for this net. There goes Fred, too. Of course, he gets the 10th grade. Is that right? And then you got Sykes, the pitcher on this, is also a quarterback. Is that right? Is that a good thing to have?
Oh, we've actually got 3 kids.
Yeah.
Good about a quarterback.
Yeah, you like the yes, sir. Yeah. This brings up Reed Jenright, who has just been on fire in this game alone. He had a hit and an RBI. Seven to nothing. Pike leads.
And runners on the corner with nobody out. And the base hit.
Could roll to the gap. It will. Here comes 1 run. Here comes 2. They're going to hold him at third. And a stand-up double for Reed Jenright. And Coach,
number 24.
If you look at his career, is he having a highlight career game tonight? And here comes Wood, and he's having a great game. Now, you coached most of these guys for how long? 4 years? And they're easy to coach, too. Is that right?
Which one thing I found when I got to Pike, they've been raised right.
That was a little high. Wood, listen to this now. He singled and scored in the first inning and knocked in a run. And then he singled and scored in the second inning.
Why not go 3, right?
Exactly right. In fact, the 8-0 Pike leads.
You got runners on second and third, nobody out.
Nobody out.
Renfro on deck.
Well hit. And almost a double play. Real good play.
Real scoop by the third
by
base.
the Lyle kid.
Oh, they said he trapped the ball, Mike.
This one will score. This one will score. Allen will score from third. So now we got a 9-0 lead. And Lee Scott's throwing the ball around a little bit and hurting them. Brings up Nathan Renfro. Tell us about this young man now. He came in here from Bradley.
Came in from Bradley. Came in and started on the football team. Great attitude, just a great young'un. He's one of those kids like I was talking about a while ago, been raised right, and easy kid to coach. He and I have got a great relationship just the year we spent together. And, you know, he just contributed every way, not just on the football field, baseball field, but in the school. I mean, everybody respects him. He's got a lot of friends, made friends quickly, and just a good overall kid.
You'd love to have a lot more like him, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't take the 50 of them.
Yeah. You know, the first time he touched the football in a game in Pike, went 70 yards for a touchdown, I was there. You remember that?
That's exactly right.
And all his buddies from Bradley were up top of the hill watching him play on the first play that he touched the football at Pike, went 70 yards.
I just wish I could have coached him for you.
Yeah, he runs real well, doesn't he?
Really well.
I wish you could too, because y'all changed that kid.
Of course, their coach is out talking. Was he talking to the umpire? Who was he talking to?
He thought that ball was caught in there.
What now?
Third baseman. He thought the third baseman caught the ball.
I did too.
I saw ducks fly, so I didn't know.
He didn't catch it in there?
No, it trapped it.
So what did they call it?
Base hit.
Base hit. And that was by who? Jenright.
Look at here!
Well hit again. Another home run. Hey, ladies and gentlemen,
that's my grandson. I don't care.
I don't care. Ladies and gentlemen, look at here. And we got it on film. Oh, boy, Dave Renfro has hit 2 home runs in this game. And, ladies and gentlemen, Pike is on fire like no team I've seen in a long time.
Granddaddy goes wild.
Hey, let me tell you this. Hey, this is laid-back television at its very best. Man, oh, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the interruption, but if your grandson knocks a grand slam, you're going to get excited.
That's right, my friend.
The second in 2 innings.
That's right.
Hey, are you getting the ball? Hey, they didn't give you a copy of that for free.
You get it, Mom.
I know you got it.
Oh, boy.
A high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
You're right. Boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's another ball. Great play by the first baseman. 2 innings. Go out number 1.
Number 5, Trevor Barron.
Bring up Trevor Barron. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the line score right now. 12 runs on 14 hits and no errors. Lee's got 0 runs on 0 hits and 2 errors. And we're still playing in the 3rd inning. With 1 out in the 3rd inning. 14 hits in 2 innings, including 2 home runs by Nate Renfro. He walks him.
Hit by pitch, Mike.
Yeah, exactly. Hit by a pitch.
Max Copeland.
Brings up Max Copeland. He's single. I've seen a lot of games, but I don't know if I've ever seen this many hits in 2 innings.
I have
at any level.
At any level, you're exactly right. Bring up Copeland. Now he'll be in your weight room all summer long, won't he?
Oh yes, sir.
Now how will you handle your weights now?
We go Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Start the first Monday in June.
What time do you open up
We'll open 7 o'clock
in the morning and be open all day? Is that right?
Well, yes, but we'll be through.
Mrs. outside.
The girls and JV will come in at 7. We'll go from 7 to 9. And then varsity comes in from 8 to 8.
Yeah. In the morning?
Yes.
8 to 10 o'clock in the morning?
Yes.
Man. And then y'all out of there at what time? What time you shut the doors?
We're pretty much out of there around 11 o'clock.
Okay. Have the ball high.
Every kid that plays sports has to be a part of the weight room. Boys, girls, doesn't matter.
Exactly. That's good. Now, I didn't know about some of the other spring. How did your softball team do?
They're still playing.
And they're doing well?
They'll be playing here.
And he walks in.
For seeding purposes for the state tournament. They're already in the state tournament. They got Monroe, Hooper, and Northside coming here Friday.
And who's their coach?
Robert Rowland.
Yeah.
Like we got a relief pitcher coming in for Lee Scott.
Got another pitcher coming in.
Like it's going to be number 30.
Exactly. I tell you what, Lee Scott has run into a buzzsaw tonight, again, we're talking about one of the premium programs in the state, and Pike's got them 12 to nothing with 1 out in the third. And they hadn't done it by any fluke. They've done it by hits, by 14 hits, which is unreal. We're going to take a short break. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. I don't blame you. Sonny, you got it.
I see jobs, jobs, jobs. Like the site for the new Kimber Firearms Factory. I'm Marcus Paramore, and I'm working hard every day for our district's future. As your representative in Montgomery, I will cut through the red tape and deliver jobs, not excuses. Let's send the message that District 89 is open for business. Together, we can make our home a better place to work, worship, and play. Please vote Marcus Paramore on Tuesday, June the 5th.
At Pike County Ford, we're starting 2018 with our grand reopening celebration. And it's your chance to save big on America's favorite brands, including 14 grand on new F-150s or the new Fiesta for under 13 grand. I'm Jeremy, the new owner, and this is how serious we are about earning your business. If you bring a deal to us we can't beat, we'll pay you 5 grand. The new Pike County Ford. Come by our grand reopening celebration today and find out why. Pike County is Ford County.
Murphy, this is his second time to bat in this inning.
Pike's got runners on first and second with 1 out.
Of course, he can run. I tell you what, somebody's working on this bunch's hitting. They hit the ball well, don't they?
Yeah.
Coach, a lot of this credit should go to Coach Ponder.
Yeah, he's got a lot of people helping him.
And, of course, isn't it amazing, these Lee Scott people here saw him grow up and play at Lee Scott, and he's one of the best athletes, maybe in the whole history of the Alabama Independent Schools, isn't he?
One of the best athletes I've ever seen, I'll be honest. He's still a good athlete.
Yeah. And, of course, he's a fine young coach. Talk about Alan Ponder. Married a pretty girl from Troy. That's how we got him. If you want to recruit, you want to recruit a good person to your community, introduce them to one of the prettiest girls in town.
I've tried that recruiting boys.
Cal goes 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kason Murphy. Curveball outside.
Runners on first and second.
It's not an accident, Mike, that all these colleges have pretty girls being chaperones up there.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. let's see, where are we going to eat supper tonight at Jerry Renfro's expense? Where are we going to go? Everybody eats free at the half shell, is that right?
Sounds good to me.
Oh, I'd like to have a cup of coffee if they've got one back there. I hear somebody say coffee.
They did. They were getting some.
Oh, I love coffee. And did he strike him out or he walked? He struck him out. They're down 2 outs. We've now batted around. Batted around last 2 innings. That's something, isn't it? No, black, just black, please. Thank you.
Let's go, Knott.
This is Allen. Up high. I have really been impressed with this young man. Thank you so much. I've been really impressed with this young man in these 2 ball games.
Let's go, Cody. Lake City.
Why? Cody Hollis, and the thing about him, he can run now.
He's real fast.
And what do y'all play him in football?
He's a wide receiver and wing back. Defensive back.
I tell you, he can really run.
Runners on first and second, 2 outs.
It's been a long inning, Jerry. The throw down is safe. And hopefully he's okay. Of course, hey, you know what? I bet if you go up and ask Tim Hudson when the last time you seen a team get 14 hits in less than 2 innings, he would say not many.
Not many, but I bet he can remember at least one.
I don't know. That is something you don't see much.
And it's not over yet.
That's right.
Still runners on first and second, 2 outs. Little collision at second.
And what do you, and of course, a lot of these kids do play football, is that right?
Just about all of them. Got a couple on the team that really need to play. We could really use them. And hopefully they will next year.
One of them is the catcher, isn't it?
Yes.
Boy, he's an athlete, isn't he? Swinging strike. He's going to be a big kid, too, isn't he?
3 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, runner still on first and second.
Well, Lee, I told you I saw Chandler Aban hit a home run against Troy last night in the first inning, 3-run homer, and Alabama beat Troy 4-3. Ooh. Of course, he was a fine baseball player and basketball player. He didn't play football, no telling how good he was.
Runners will be moving, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The runners on first and second. They'll be moving on the pitch. They will be moving before
Who called that ball? Who called that ball? He called it right back over here, though, before the umpire called it. So that moves the runners around a little bit.
Now you got runners on second and third with 2 outs. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes.
There they are. Put it in play.
There's an off-speed pitch.
Load the bases.
Walks in and Jed Toots coming to the plate.
On the bat for Pike, number 18, Davis Allen.
Brings up Davis Allen.
Mike hope he got a lot of ink.
You look at Davis Allen down the stretch here. 3 hits today, or 2 hits today, and 3 hits earlier. They had 5 hits in the doubleheader.
Bases loaded, 2 outs.
Well hit, but the left fielder is there for the out. So, a lot of damage has been done since then. And we're going to look at it right here. There were 5 runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. And 2 men left on base. So the score going to the after 2.5 is Pike Little Arts 12, Lee Scott nothing.
Many different offices in city government, and each one has a phone. Keeping track of all those numbers is a huge challenge. The good news is you don't have to. There is one simple 3-digit phone number for city information and services. It's 311.
Good morning, City of Troy 311. May I help you?
Call 311 for questions about your recycling, garbage pickup, to report a stray dog in the neighborhood, if there's a pothole that needs filling, to report power outages, limbs on the street, and much more. City of Troy, 311. 911 is always the number to call in case of an emergency, like a fire, a crime in progress, or a medical emergency. 911 is for emergencies. 311 is for everything else. You can download the City of Troy's 311 app from the App Store or Play Store. Remember, for city information and services, call 311. For more information, check out the City of Troy's website at troyal.gov.
Troy Cable is the leader in smart home security, giving you solutions to monitor, protect, and automate your home. Troy Cable Security keeps your property safe with 24/7 professional monitoring and emergency response. Control thermostats and lighting remotely, which allow options for saving energy and money. Control access to your home remotely with integrated controls for door locks. You can even add our smart home cameras, which allow you to see what you care about instantly. Troy Cable Security. You love them, protect them.
Number 30, Graham Ennis.
Yeah, he took the pitcher's place. Now where he's at, I don't know.
See either.
Well, I just put him.
Yeah, Graham, yeah. And a strike. Graham Ennis. There's another one.
No balls.
This young man's an impressive pitcher. Now, is he just a junior?
Yes, sir.
Boy, he is an impressive pitcher.
Got him.
You know, he pitched a no-hitter last year.
This is a side. Yeah.
I don't want to jinx him, but he's got one going right now.
Where does he come from?
He's been here for 2 years.
Is he from here in Troy, Pike County?
Right. He was at Pike County in junior high.
Yeah.
He came over here.
Yeah. Good pitch there, just got the corner. Boy, he's a good-looking pitcher.
He's also got a younger brother, Levi Sykes, real good.
Oh, really? Okay.
He's the ninth grade.
All right. Now, tell me about this junior varsity team that y'all had that was so good, Coach.
They were really good. They finished 27-2, I think.
27-2. And what ages was that?
That was 7 through 9.
7 through 9 went 27-2.
Right, went to the state playoffs and lost to a team that in the first game, to a team that beat 5 times.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that put them in the losers bracket, and then they came up a little bit short and won the state championship.
But they were good, though, weren't they? And a lot of those kids are coming back?
Yeah. And that's Coach Butch Austin's grandson who's coaches in.
Oh, really? Well, that is great. That's great. Now, does number 22 play for them, too?
Yes.
So he pitched for them, then, is that right?
And number three plays with him, too, doesn't he?
That one he jammed quite well. Number 3 is Javon Christian.
He's a real good player.
Is he the brother of the
Marquis?
That was so good here?
Right.
Led him to 2 state championships? No, that was another one.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Yeah.
Bottom of the 3rd inning.
Mike Amos along with Jerry Renfro. Yes, it's Jerry Amos Renfro. And Mike Amos from Butch Austin Field on the campus of Pike Liberal Arts School in Troy, Alabama. Going up against the Lee Scott Academy Warriors. A good friend of mine coaches over there in football, Maddox. He had a good team every year, doesn't he?
Yes, sir. Rob's a good football coach.
Rankin misses inside, count low. No, he walked him.
Puts runners on first, 1 out. Number 10. leadoff batter.
This is the bottom of the third inning.
At the plate, number 10, Cole Howard.
Exactly. Oh, okay, I got it right here. Top. Got it right here. What number was that guy
30.
on first? 30.
Oh,
right.
no,
That walk is in.
that wasn't him. 30 was here. I don't know what number that was. We'll get it.
Got him. He struck out. 30 did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get him. Coach, you watched independent school baseball for a long time. It rates right up there with any baseball, any high school baseball. Don't you agree?
That's the one sport in AISA that is equal.
I mean, this team could play against a lot of teams. Isn't that right?
Yeah. I mean, we're as good as anybody around here.
Exactly.
And I'd say from 4A on down, I would put us in the vicinity of the public school.
There's no question about it. And the quality of athlete. And all you got to do is look at Chandler Avant and see he's the best player at Alabama, closing in on something like 6 or 8 school records in hitting,
Chandler's probably the best athlete ever been at Piper.
He was really good. They didn't play football,
No. No ball, 1 strike.
They had a good pitch.
Strike 2, no ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, runner on first.
The person was looking for a good place for his kid to play baseball. For your junior varsity to play 29 games, that's phenomenal. Phenomenal. I mean, wouldn't you love for your kid to be able to play that many games?
If your kid's a baseball player, there's no better place to be.
Exactly. Now, we all have any kind of summer program here during the summer?
Yes.
Well, baseball program.
We'll have some youth camps, and a lot of our kids go other places and play summer league ball. And one of them, Porter, he goes to Atlanta.
Yeah.
These comp teams.
But again, though, if the recreation department had a big tournament, they could utilize this. Is that right?
They have utilized it.
So this is as good a baseball field as you're going to see anywhere in high school ball.
We've got a good working relationship with the rec department.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Our cameras can hear me. I want to take a look at that crowd over there left center field. It's getting bigger and bigger. What are they standing on, Coach?
They actually built them a platform.
Did they really? Now, see, Troy University ought to do that. Instead of,
sort of like Mississippi State does.
That's right. That's right. Okay, here's number 10. And his name is Cole Howard.
Count goes full, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Troy University plays Mississippi State in Birmingham in the middle of the week. They're going to play them at Regents Field. And that's going to be a heck of a game to go see. And then we got Auburn coming in here. Another great game,
I got Jack State.
Yeah, Jack State Tuesday, you're right.
One of my former players at Coosa Valley is one of the players at Jack State.
Yeah.
Colton Bates.
Yeah.
He's got like a 1.7 ERA right now, getting a lot of
Isn't that something? Isn't that something?
Right here, best pitch, no.
All right, big pitch here on a full count, Jerry Renfro.
1 out. Bottom of the 3rd.
Hey, misses outside, so he walks him.
You're good, Jay.
And we've got 2 men on for Lee Scott.
Up about number 20, Matthew.
You're fine, Jay.
Peak grounded out back in the first inning. Gosh, the Pikes had so many hits and all that. This team has not gone to bat very much in this game.
Ground ball double, let's go.
Peak grounded out back in the first inning.
1 out, runners on first and second for Lee Scott. Bottom of 3rd.
There it is.
Foul tip, strike.
He and I grew up with eating plums. Did you ever eat plums? Kids don't even know what a plum is, but he had a tree that had yellow plums. Big old plump yellow plums. And we'd eat them all up all summer long, man.
That was like when I was growing up, we got the woods and find them scupping eyes.
Yeah.
We called them bullets back then, just climb off in the tree and get them.
And a man called me one time in his tomato patch, and he said, "What are you doing with that salt shaker?" Have you ever gone to the tomato patch with a salt shaker?
I pulled one off about 80.
Oh, boy. And I can remember, there's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. 2 balls and a strike with 1 out.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And I can remember so well, after the ball game, we'd raid plum trees. You know where the big red plums were, you know?
A watermelon patch.
Yeah, that's right. 2 balls and a strike.
Check him out.
No, excuse me. No balls and 2 strikes. He struck him out on 3 pitches.
Still got runners on first and
So
second,
Pete strikes
2
out.
outs.
Brings up Lau, one of 3 Lau brothers. I reckon they're brothers or cousins or whatever.
2 of them are, they twins.
Yeah. This is John. John Lau. Still no hits for against Patriot pitching. The Patriots have 14 hits. Good high fastball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah,
2
this
outs.
Sykes kid also is a good 3-sport letterman, and he's a good basketball player too, doesn't he? No good, no time. I told Jerry, no telling how good Nathan might have been in basketball.
Yeah, he could have played.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause I've seen him shoot it, and you know, kids will look back though later on to say, why didn't I play basketball, or why didn't I play? You know, I'm serious. In life, you know, when they look back in life.
This is what I tell every kid. This is the best time of your life.
That's right. Exactly right.
Play everything you can play.
Exactly, and they would have been star players here. You know what I mean? They're good athletes. Well hit, but right fielder Jenright has got to be. Did he get it? Did he get it? What a catch. Who caught that ball? Who? Oh, he dropped it. Okay. Well, that's the first hit of the game.
That wasn't a hit. That's an error.
No, we can't call that an error.
He needed a glove.
Well, I know, but he had to run for it. They gave what they do. What did they do?
Gave him a hit.
They gave him a hit. That's what I thought.
little pop up to right field, scored a run.
Somebody should have called them off on that one, shouldn't they?
That's exactly what
Go, Jay. You're doing great.
Pike still leading 12-1.
Look good, Jay.
Runners on first and second, 2 outs.
This is Whittington, the catcher.
Bottom of 3.
Marshall Whittington. Good pitch there. No, this is 4. Wait a minute. This is 4. They've changed their lineup a little bit, Jerry. See, this is 4, Andrew Lau. So, hey, I'm sorry, I got it right here. Andrew Lau, there we go. Good pitch. And that, I tell you what, he had some hum on that one. You know, Coach, you've been around athletics all your life. Being able to throw the ball 85 miles an hour, 95 miles an hour is a God-given thing. Isn't that right? I mean, you don't learn how to do that in the weight room or anything like that. You got to have a natural arm. Is that
all about mechanics.
Yeah.
It's just like speed. You can improve it a little bit, but you're basically born with it.
Yeah, exactly. Jerry, out of all the pitchers you caught over the years, who threw harder? Harry Blair when he was a 10th grader?
Harry Blair.
Harry Blair when he's a 10th grader. You know Harry?
Yes, I do.
Harry Blair when he's a 10th grader is as good a pitcher that I've ever seen around here. Will hit. Knocked down, but it's just going to score a run, I do believe. You're going to come around, and they don't even have the ball yet. And we've got runners on the corners. So a base hit for Lau. And they score their first runs of the game.
Up to bat number 25, Brooks Short.
And we've got a 13-1 game. Brings up Brooks Short.
They put that on there wrong.
He's a big guy.
Huh?
12-2.
Yeah.
Got 2.
What now?
12-2. They put the score on the wrong.
Yeah, 12. I got you.
Yeah. 13-1 is 12-2.
It is 12-2. That's what I thought they scored another run. Yeah, that one. He's a big kid. You remember him in football? Did he play football?
I can't say that I did.
What you disagree with?
I disagree with the score. I wouldn't give either one of them. All those balls should have been played.
They were hard hit. I mean, we're talking, this is a quality team we're playing here, and you expect them to do something. That's a good pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on the corners.
Of a 12-2 ball game.
Yeah, all teams have got to be good to get to this far.
Yes,
they got
good curveball. Whoa! Did that crowd him or not? Was that a looping curveball that time? It just, got him right on the hands, didn't it?
Ran right in on him, sure.
Boy, that was a good pitch. Hey, that's what I'd throw him right now, too. I throw him another.
The only thing you can do is foul that off.
I know it.
Change up, Mike. We'll throw a change up.
Swing strike, big strikeout. Good inning. But a little damage had been done. I've got them down with, let's see here, 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 errors, and nobody left on, 2 men left on base. 2 men left on base. So the score after 3 complete, Pike Liberal 12, Lee Scott 2.
In more than 100 cases in Pike County Probate Court, Michael Bunn is the only candidate with the experience to get the job done on day one, and that's important. The probate judge handles complex legal matters, including adoptions, involuntary mental commitments, guardianships, conservatorships, and estates. Michael Bunn has the experience to get the job done, and he cares about our county. Michael will continue Judge Allen's policy of not issuing marriage licenses, which is important to protect Pike County values. Experienced, conservative, Michael Bunn.
I know exactly.
To stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Alton Starling has over 29 years of public service, 8 years as an officer in the Air Force and 21 years as a city clerk treasurer of Troy, Alabama. He has willfully and faithfully performed all the duties of each office. Alton has a proven record of following and implementing multiple federal, state, and local laws and guidelines in elections, financial reporting, licensing, managing public funds, and record keeping. Please vote for Alton Starling, a proven public servant for the office of probate judge.
Back to play here at beautiful Butch Austin Field on the campus of Pike Liberal Arts School in Troy, Alabama, where Pike leads Lee Scott 12-2 going into the top of the 4th inning. Pike will bring up Jenright, and Renfro. Those are 3 pretty good ones, aren't they, Coach?
No question about it.
There's one pitched away from him. They pop him up. And he's out for out number 1.
And off the bat for Pike, number 24, Wood Jenright.
12-2. 1 out in the 4th inning.
Exactly right.
That's a base hit. Well hit
yes,
ball.
Sir. And this is Wood Jenright, and he's going to go. Look at him go. Man, what kind of speed has he got, Coach? He can turn it on pretty good. Stand-up double for Wood Jenright.
Baseball's Wood's best sport.
Yeah.
And he likes it better.
Yeah.
The bat for Pike, number 7.
He was a pretty good little wide receiver, though, wasn't he? Brings up Nathan Renfro. Nathan's done this. Has hit 2 home runs and knocked in 6 runs. 2 home runs and knocked in 6. Actually had 3 hits. He's gone 3 for 3 with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Might have been 7.
Have another base. Oh, what a catch by the third baseman.
So he does fly out that time. But Jerry, glad you came to the game, Jerry. Oh, McQuarter comes to the plate.
Another good hitter at the plate. All right.
Yeah. Now, how big is he, Coach?
Oh, about 5'10", about 200 pounds.
He looks taller than that.
He's well put together.
Yeah, exactly. Coach, with these 2 quarterbacks that look like they're going to run, y'all ought to maybe do more option stuff. Are y'all doing that?
Oh, we do a lot of it. Pretty much everything we RPO this year.
Yeah. Oh, he struck at a high fastball. Coach, another real good thing about this field here is very well lit.
Oh, yeah.
Very well lit. Hardly a shadow in this field, isn't that right, Jerry?
Not a shadow here.
You're throwing a curveball, I'm sure, Coach. Has a well-hit ball into the gap. Watch him run. He's going to hold up smartly.
And a run scores.
Only the 16th hit of the game for the Patriots, Coach.
13 runs on 16 hits.
Trevor.
Only the 16th hit of the game.
I hope we hold on to some new hits in the tournament.
You're right. Now, they were talking about Tuscaloosa playing.
That'll be our next opponent.
Have they already beaten Fort Dale or what?
They beat him in the first game, I know.
Yeah. Was it 2 out?
Yeah, they swept Fort Dale today, so I think they can play.
So we'll be playing when? Next week?
Yeah.
We'll get Trevor Barron up, Mike.
Trevor Barron has really had a great series. 2 hits in this game and was hit by the pitch. So he's 2 for 2.
Runner on first, 2 outs. But 1 run is already scored for Pike, making it 13-2.
Has the ball up high.
No balls, 2 strikes on Barron.
That's right, we did score. Wood Genwright did score, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Well hit. Shortstop knocks it down, but that's a base hit. That's a base hit, Coach.
I agree with that. That's pretty good, guys.
3 hits in the inning. Makes it 17 for the game. This brings up number 23 for Pike, and that's Holt Steed, the left-hander. And Coach, I saw him pitch. He's a pretty good little pitcher himself. Isn't he, left-hander?
He really is. He's got a lot of off-speed stuff. He works well.
And see, that's really good when somebody else has been throwing smoke, isn't it?
Yeah, see, they were saving him in case we had the hip game tomorrow.
Yeah. Now, who are his parents, Coach? Do you know?
Yeah. Cliff, Steve.
And I know they're proud of him. He's really.
He's one of the kids that got to get on the football field somewhere.
And he's another just junior. Boy, he's a fine-looking player.
Mike, he must have come in right here for number 6. Must have come in the lineup.
Okay, good.
Right here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, came in with Copeland. I got you.
They're probably going to first base now.
I got you, buddy.
I still got pretty hard legs, so they're probably going to rest him.
I hope he's okay.
He'll be fine. He's tough as a lot of knowledge.
Somebody needs to wake up his granddaddy over there.
Which one? two of them sitting there together.
That's a strike. Of course, we can be awfully proud of our young man that pitches for Troy University.
Oh, yeah, Russ Hickson.
Russ Hickson. Coach, is he as good a competitor as ever been around?
Definitely.
We had a drive. That's going to drop. It's going to drop. And here comes a runner. They'll hold the runners, but another hit.
Bases unloaded.
18 hits for the Patriots.
Bases
which is
loaded
phenomenal.
For 2 outs.
The bat for Pike, number 1, Kason Murphy.
18 hits in just a little over 3 innings. Brings up Kason Murphy.
That's a season worth it.
It sure is.
For the young junior varsity players, Mike, the varsity players are putting on what you would call a hitting clinic.
A clinic. You're exactly right. And a bunch of these junior varsity players are here tonight, wouldn't you think?
Oh, yeah, we've got quite a few of them dressed out.
Swinging strike.
We've got a finer game now. Should have come out if they wanted to.
Now, didn't Kason kick some for y'all, too?
He did.
And pretty good little kicker, wasn't he?
He was. Like I said, Kason's a good athlete.
Comes from a real athletic family. And, that happens, man. Lineage had a lot to do with it, doesn't it?
Has everything to do with it, in my opinion.
No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners, no place to put a runner.
He's almost got him that time. On deck, sitting there waiting for another bat is Hollis.
Clay Barron.
Clock ticking at 9 o'clock. You've had me out here at just 9 o'clock, Coach.
And he's straight up the middle.
Look at that, Coach.
And he's sending 2, Mike.
2 runs.
Here they come.
2 RBI there. He hit that on a spot as Barron and number 22 for Troy Nelson scored. I think this is it, Jerry.
Hey, I don't need a DA.
Exactly. Wait a minute. I got another one somewhere, Jerry. Yeah, that's 3. That's 3. This brings up Jody Hollis.
With the runners on first and second. 2 outs. But, ladies and gentlemen, Pike Liberal Arts is putting on a hitting clinic.
I mean, it's been unreal. 19 hits for the Patriots.
And still hitting.
Here's the line score right now. 15 runs on 19 hits and no errors. 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 errors. Pretty dominant performance for the Patriots. They
And
won
still
the
at
first
bat.
game 6-3 by way of a 3-run home run by Reed Jenright. I know that tickled you, Coach. So you love these kids and you love that kid. And don't you know that was a thrill for him to make that big impact hit.
When I first got it, and Reed was going to be a quarterback, I said, understand one thing. If we lose a game, it's going to be mine your fault. You're the quarterback and I'm the offensive coordinator. Every game we lose, it's mine your fault. I hope you got that.
Thank you. I've been stepping all over my telephone.
It's been ringing.
But you know one thing about him also that impressed me about him, Coach, was he can run. He had pretty good speed and he was strong.
Very strong. He's one of our hardest workers in the way.
The call strike 3 to end the inning, but ladies and gentlemen, a lot of damage has been done. 3 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. 13. And they left 2 men on base. So, ladies and gentlemen, going into the 4th inning, it is Pike Liberal Arts Patriots of Troy, Alabama, 15. Lee Scott Academy of Auburn, Opelika, 2. We'll be back to beautiful Butch Austin Field on the campus of Charleston, or on the campus of Pike Liberal Arts School right here in Troy, Alabama.
National Bank is a true community bank. That's why we created and introduced our Spirit checking account. Spirit Checking offers you checks and debit cards that display the logo of your favorite school. Every time you make a purchase with your Spirit debit card, the First National Bank will donate 1 cent to your school. Talk Spirit Checking with us today in Troy or Brundage. It's just another way we're making your banking better. Member FDIC.
Do you?
Now, you know what I would do?
Camera allows you to answer the door from your smartphone when you are at home, at work, or on the go. When a visitor presses the button, Troy Cable Security sends a live video feed to your smartphone so you can see, hear, and speak to the person at your door. With the doorbell camera, you can have your porch light turn on automatically when it detects motion at night to create the appearance that someone is at home. You can view video clips so you can always know who stopped by when you are out. Troy Cable Security. You love them, protect them.
15 runs.
Yes, sir. And a gentleman named Nate Renfro with 2 home runs and 6, maybe 7, well, 3 for 3 and 7 RBIs. How many RBIs you got, Nate, with?
I don't know.
You know, I think it's 7. I think it's 7.
It's either 6 or 7. Because it was 2 3-run homers.
Yeah. Have you seen 19 hits in a long time?
Not in a 4-inning game.
I know exactly.
Oh,
error on the third. We drop it. First error of the game for Pike.
Up to bat number 23, Jacob Carson.
Jacob Carson comes to the plate.
Flied out in the second inning.
E6. All right, flied out in the second inning. Is that right?
It's E5.
Yeah, E5.
Third's 5.
Yeah, you're right. Of course, you know, defensively, that's not bad for this many innings. There hasn't been that many errors.
Has to play Wood back 9 times up here.
Here's a drive to left field. Shortstop going over and making a catch. That was Renfro for out number 1.
1 out, runner on first. Score 15-2, Pike Liberal Arts over Lee Scott Academy out of Auburn, Opelika.
Number 3, Landon Meadows.
Landon Meadows comes to the plate, and that's a new name in the bunch here. Let's see. Well, that's number 3. Excuse me. He's been around a while. That's Nutter. He was a starting pitcher. Isn't that right? Number 3. There it is right here. That's got Landon Nutter. He started as a pitcher, but he must have been I tell you what, he must have been a designated. They had a ground ball. Nice play by Wood Jenright. Got the fourth. Beautiful. And a great job by Barron to dig that one out of the dirt. A good play.
Called it safe.
Fielder's choice.
Up to bat number 13, Tucker Sprayberry.
Tucker Sprayberry comes to the plate for the first time.
Runners on first and second with 1 out. Score 15-2.
Well, you mean 1 out? They didn't call him out?
No.
What was the deal?
Said he's off the bat.
Oh, gosh. I'm sorry about that. I thought. So, fielder's choice. So
Fielder's choice. They gave him an error. He gave the second baseman the error on the throw.
Come on, Jay.
We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Pike leads 15-2.
Go 12.
Good pitch there. Goes over the first baseman. Held. Let's see, we got to play at the plate.
They held him.
And they did hold him. So the bases are loaded. Got to give him a base hit there. So the base is loaded. They bring up the top of their order in Cole Howard. I noticed that old Tim Hudson had been sitting in the same place all night, Coach.
That's a lonely bench right now.
You know, he could have been home sitting by the easy chair watching anything he wanted to on TV.
You know, Tim's life has been baseball, so and I'm sure Lee Scott appreciates it.
Now, I want to say he played on one of the great Phoenix City teams that did they win the Little League World Series? I know they did 1 year, but I don't know if he played on that team.
I'm not sure, but you know, he was a star player at Glenwood.
Yeah.
As allegiance to Lee Scott.
That's right, yeah. Sure was. Went to Glenwood. So, 2 balls.
2 balls, no strikes, 1 out.
Did we have anybody loose at all, Coach? Trying to save his pitches, but they'll play again when?
Who does?
His son plays.
Oh, Tucker's.
They play that game at Patterson Field, is that right?
Hudson's son plays on the junior varsity.
Oh, he does?
No, we'll play in
on the junior varsity.
We'll be playing in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah. Hudson's son played it on junior varsity. Good pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Pike Liberal Arts up 15-2. Bottom of the 4th inning.
Hudson is a good indication that you don't have to be real big to be a major league pitcher, does he? Did Hudson play with Maddox?
No.
Yeah, or with him.
He was at them. Yeah.
But look at their staff with those 3 guys on that staff there at one time. Yeah, that's right. Unbelievable. Had to be 3 of the finest 3 pitchers to ever be on anyone's staff.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases are still.
Only one I can remember that might have been better was Early Wynn, Bob Lemon, and let's see, what's my other one? Bob Feller. That was pretty good, wasn't it?
That's before my time.
They were pretty good, wasn't they? My buddy over here knows who Bob Feller was. Yeah, oh yeah. I can see I ain't been a baseball pitcher. I can see him right now. You didn't collect baseball cards, Coach? Oh, Jerry used to give me the cards and keep the bubble gum.
No, he would give me the bubble gum and keep the cards.
Yeah, that's right. I'd give him the bubble gum and keep the cards. Here you go, shortstop. Got to play. Got the force. Throw over.
Got it.
Did they get him?
He turned it over. What a play. What a play.
The shortstop, Renfro. Did you think that was real well done? And the second baseman, Barron, and turn and throw it for a double play.
So we're not going to do 13-run rule after 4.
So.
I got to tap out. I got to get on the right some of this story.
Uh-oh.
See you, brother.
Yeah, I got a deadline.
Hey, turn on Facebook.
I'll get it. I'll get you. I'll get you.
So the score after 4 is Pike Liberal Arts 15, Lee Scott 2.
15-2.
Line score, Pike Liberal Arts 15 runs on 19 hits with 2 errors. Lee Scott 2 runs on 3 hits with 2 errors.
You know, he hadn't been announcing, but just for a few times, he just like he's been doing it all his life.
I see jobs, jobs, jobs. Like the site for the new Kimber Firearms Factory. I'm Marcus Paramore, and I'm working hard every day for our district's future. As your representative in Montgomery, I will cut through the red tape and deliver jobs, not excuses. Let's send the message that District 89 is open for business. Together, we can make our home a better place to work, worship, and play. Please vote Marcus Paramore on Tuesday, June the 5th.
At Pike County Ford, we're starting 2018 with our grand reopening celebration. And it's your chance to save big on America's favorite brands, including 14 grand on new F-150s or the new Fiesta for under 13 grand. I'm Jeremy, the new owner, and this is how serious we are about earning your business. If you bring a deal to us we can't beat, we'll pay you 5 grand. The new Pike County Ford. Come by our grand reopening celebration today and find out why. Pike County is Ford country.
So I was sitting in my office one day, and a gentleman walked in who really works from probably daylight to dark. We talked about what was going on with his company and what was going on in his life, his family, and so forth, with friends. And so after he left, I came back to my office and I noticed mud on the floor. So I got to thinking about, what that mud was representing when I was getting it up. It represents hard work. It represents people getting up early, providing for their families. it represents all that time and sweat and effort goes in to make our economy run. And it represents those taxpayers that pay the salaries that fund government. And so those are the people that I work for, and we can't forget that. We got to make sure that we're responsive to the people.
I know it. Must be because we're batting around.
Exactly right. Of course,
Allen's up for his fourth time of the game.
That's exactly right.
Fourth time of the game.
Well,
like he might have had a base hit up the middle,
I tell you what, this kid's something. This kid's impressive. How much he weigh, Coach? 170, 180?
Up the bat for Pike, number 2, Clay Barron.
I hate to talk baseball and football at the same time, but that's just me, Coach.
No, you're fine.
I mean, what I'm saying, I hope people find it interesting to know about these athletes out here.
They won't do it all. I mean, anytime you got a kid that's a good athlete, you want to talk about it.
So that is the third hit in this game for Allen. And he had 2 hits in another game, Coach, so he's had 5 hits in this series.
Day's work.
And this young man right here, number 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Is Clay Barron now. Tell us about Clay Barron.
Barron, runner on first.
Okay, the twin brother. Now, just a junior, is that right?
That's correct.
That one's down low. This kid can throw it now. He struck him out.
You got Wood Jenright.
Pike, number 24, Wood.
But you know, I had him batting for Jenright. Yeah, that's not right. All right, brings up Wood Jenright. Foul tip. Foul out of the way. On deck is Nathan Renfro, Jerry. Do we have 3? Have you got it in your mind? 3?
3 Pete's what I got in my mind.
They hit into a ground double play here. Good football, good baseball weather tonight. Feels great. Curveball in there with a good one.
Good
right
pitch. No balls. 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on first.
15, 20, and 2 for Pike. 22, 3, and 2 for Lee Scott. There's one down in the dirt.
Count remains the same. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out.
We're in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Top of the 5th.
Wait a minute, no, we're the, that's right, this is Pike. You're exactly right. The top of the 5th.
Foul ball.
Foul down the line.
Long foul ball.
Coach, you mentioned something about the school, and give them a plug here and there. Y'all have a real good cafeteria system, and these kids can eat breakfast first thing, can't they?
Oh yeah, actually, Bo Langford and Natalie Langford, they Julia's.
Yeah.
Here and they do our lunchroom for us in the morning.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
So what time do you serve breakfast usually?
Around 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, 9 o'clock in the morning. So how do the kids come in?
We have a break.
I got you. Well hit, right at the line, right. So it's going to drop in front of him. And Wood Jenright is on fire in this game. Wood is 1, 2,
number 7,
3. This 4. This is. I've got 4 hits for Wood Jenright. Wood Jenright has 4 hits. This brings up Nate Renfro, who singled in the first, homered in the second, homered in the third, and now is flied out on a line drive in the 4th, in the 6th. Now let's see here. It's the 5th, in the 5th inning.
Yeah.
That one's down low.
Oh, man. Now you ready, 7. No balls, 2 strikes on Renfro, 1 out.
Foul tip. Already with 2 home runs. You look at what he did in the first game, and He had 2 hits in the first game, so he's had to, I reckon, he had 6 hits in this 2-game series here. That one's hit to deep center field. Well, excuse me, the shortstop goes back and makes the play for out number 2.
2 outs. Runners still on first and second.
McWhorter comes to the plate. He had 2 hits in this game. And I've got him 2 hits in other games, so he's had 4 hits in the series. Well, it's just been a hitter's parade here for Pike Liberal. And I hope that you folks watching on the Facebook across the country and across the world, we hope you've enjoyed great high school baseball from Pike Liberal Arts School in Troy, Alabama. Swinging strike.
No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs.
Pretty good pitcher here.
Runners on first and second.
This is just a guess, but I'm guessing he was going to be pitcher.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. There's a ball, could be trouble. Long throw, and he's out. So, no damage really done. 2 hits. They left 2. So, going into the bottom of the 5th inning, it is Pike Liberal Arts 15. Lee Scott, Academy of Auburn Opelika 2.
15 runs on 21 hits and 2 errors.
21 hits. Isn't that phenomenal? That's coaching somewhere. Somebody's getting taught how to hit. You don't see that kind of hitting all the time. Don't you agree, Jerry? This guy's probably going to be pretty hard to keep, isn't he?
And jackets to shirts, hats, and belts. We're your headquarters for Western wear for the entire family. With the largest selection of jeans in town, we carry famous brands like Wrangler, Levi, Carhartt, Ariat, and Cinch. We've also got plenty of styles of boots to choose from, including Justin, Lucchese, Ariat, Tony Lama, Red Wing, Dan Post, and Corral. So come on into Don Walker Western Wear, located on Highway 231 in Troy.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. Free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
At the Piggly Wiggly, we proudly support our local farmers and bring you the best they have to offer, all at cost plus 10%. When you shop local, you reinvest in your community. Remember, buy local, shop local. Piggly Wiggly, local since forever.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Looking on the scoreboard, that's the first inning that Pike is going without a run.
Boy, I tell you, he's throwing the ball well right now. This is
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is number 5 in the order, Jerry. I got it somewhere. Put it somewhere. Here we go. I got it. Mike Amos along with Jerry Amos Renfro from beautiful That's going to be a toughie. Boy, what a play. Man, what a play. Did he catch it in the air or what was the deal? Well, that was a nonchalant effort, wasn't it?
On the bat for the Warriors, number 11, Tyler Barnes.
That was number 5 in the order for, which was Sam Aldridge. In fact, Aldridge was the batter, so I don't know exactly who he is.
Got Tyler Barnes coming in, number 11.
Yeah, he's a new one too, so we'll pick it all up.
Coach, we think Lee Scott's doing what you said. I think they're playing a lot of the young players now.
We'll see, and this is their last game, if you'll think about it.
It should be the last game. Run scoring right here.
That's a strike. I tell you what, Coach, this guy's throwing as hard there as he was in the first inning.
Maybe hard.
He's a competitor, isn't he?
He is.
Well, we got a big strike zone, too.
I tell you what, he and Jenright both. Jenright pitched a one-hitter today. Did you know that?
Yeah.
But he's got to keep the ball down. You got, to be effective. Yeah. Nobody could tell him better than that than his granddaddy. Terry Jenright as many games as he's umpire behind the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Lee Scott in the bottom of the 5th inning.
But these Jenright boys come right where, their daddy was a good player at Troy and, at Charles Henderson. Later on, Troy University for 4 years. And
Mom was a good athlete.
His mom was a good athlete. And, of course, his granddaddy was a good athlete, plus officiated for the last 50 years.
Struck him out.
So another big strikeout for Sykes. That's his 4th, 5th. I got him with 5 strikeouts. So that's a pretty good day's work. Brings up number 31.
3.
Tyson Thee.
Play for the Warriors, number 31. Tyson.
Is that on you?
Thee.
Tyson Thee.
Lee Scott's emptying their benches. A lot of new faces in the game. Of course, Pike Liberal Arts leading 15-2, bottom of 5.
15, 21, and 2 for Pike. Up high.
2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. Pike Liberal leading 15-2.
Now, at the same time, that's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You're looking for players. Can somebody come and join your football team any day, or what? How's that work?
Yeah, anyone, if you come to us and you're not from another private school, you're eligible to say you want to.
Isn't that something? It'll drive down the line. And, there's a lot of people, a lot of good athletes out there that might not be pleased with their situation and have a chance to come and play.
I can't think of a better place to come. I know I'm a little bit biased because I coach here, but, we've got a great academic school, a great athletic school, and you just don't have to worry about the kids, any problems if you come here.
Another thing, basketball. A lot of kids don't get a chance to play basketball, and they get a chance to play here. Don't you agree?
That's the ball game.
I should say all 3 sports.
That's right.
Coach, it's always been a pleasure, my friend.
Take care.
And ladies and gentlemen, that ends the inning.
That is the ball game.
With the final score, Pike Liberal Arts 15. He's got 2. 15, 21, and 2.
Next week's final 4 round, the Patriots will travel to Tuscaloosa.
2, and 2 for the final rundown with 15 runs for Pike on 21 hits and 2 errors. 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 left on base for the Lee Scott Warriors. So final score, Pike Liberal Arts 15, Lee Scott 2. Pike will move on to the final 4 of high school baseball. Is that right?
Patterson Field, Alabama.
And playing the final 4. Is that right? And for the championship starting next year. Congratulations to Coach Alan Ponder and his team, and wish them the best of luck. Beautiful setting here at Butch Austin Field in Troy, Alabama, with the final score. Thank you, Jerry Renfro. Jerry Renfro, ladies and gentlemen, my color man. His grandson hit 2 home runs and knocked in 7 runs in the final game. And you had all the right in the world to jump up and down. Good to see you, buddy. Mike. And I hope you've enjoyed our game. Good job. Thank you, brother. Good to see you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, final score from Pike Liberal Arts School. Pike Liberal Arts 15, Lee Scott 2. And we hope you enjoyed this telecast of Pike Liberal Arts baseball live on Troy Cable, Channel 52, right here in Troy. And, of course, Channel 2 on your network right here in Troy. So, again, folks from all over the world that watch Troy on, watch this ball game on Facebook. We hope you enjoyed it. And we'll be coming to you again later on next week for the championships of Alabama Independent Schools. Again, good night and farewell from Butch Austin Field. Once again, one more time, the final score, Pike Liberal Arts 15, Lee Scott 2. See you next week.
Many different offices in city government, and each one has a phone. Keeping track of all those numbers is a huge challenge. The good news is you don't have to. There is one simple 3-digit phone number for city information and services. It's 311.